Talking with Kalani Vale about his book, Superhero Single Dad. Has won the Christian Book Award. And I want to hear, or people want to hear, Connie, how the book has changed your business, your speaking career, what it did for you personally.
Doug, I didn't realize the impact that, I end up ordering, 300-400 books, and I'm getting asked all the time, Kalani, I want you to sign this book. And what I've been doing lately, as a wealth advisor, I do annual reviews for my clients. Mm-hmm. And I sit down with them every year to see if there are any changes, if we need to make any shifts in their portfolio, and maybe any shifts in their estate plan. If they need to change their beneficiaries or change, parts of their trust, their will, their power of attorney. And so interesting, I've been giving them, my clients, a copy of my book. And also when I'm getting new clients, I give them a copy of my book. And that book is literally instant credibility for my new clients, but it also ingrains from my clients I've already had for years, sometimes some of them decades. It actually gives them, it's really cool because, everyone always wants to brag about their guy, right? They want to brag about their tax guy, their investment guy. And that totally sets me apart, knowing that, my guy actually wrote a book, actually a book that actually won some awards. And it reads really, really well about life, talking about my time when I was, as a dad. I became a single dad of twins, all of a sudden raising them by myself when they're 4 years old, and having to not only suffer through bankruptcy, losing everything in the 2008-2009 crisis, but working my way back up to becoming successful and a millionaire status again. Right. And but doing it as a single dad, and really also being super super cautious. I never let anyone watch my kids. I just didn't. It only takes one moment to have a terrible moment, someone watching your kids, something have bad habits. I never let anyone watch my kids other than maybe my parents. I don't know my parents actually. And so I literally had my kids around all the time. And what happened, Doug, I took my kids in all my appointments. And so my clients, we actually developed an even deeper rapport because they saw, one, what I was going through. And number two, they get to meet my kids, and my kids got to see what I did, and I actually became their hero, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And so imagine, from 4 years old to about 6-7 years old, they went a lot of my appointments, and that actually gave them an amazing, they grew up really quickly. And today they're just very successful in terms of mindset. To answer your question, just having that book, and thank you for hounding me, because for the people who are listening to me right now, I met Doug in a Las Vegas party. He had written a book for my friend who was a professional golfer, Kristen. And I met Doug at this party that we were having at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. And Doug told me, because Kalani, you should really write your own story, your book. And I blew Doug off for a year. Man, you kept hounding me. And finally, we wrote this book. We started it. We wrote it. We started it. It took 2 years to finish it. And finally, it's amazing. We just finished our second book, ROL. Right. And so if Doug's hounding you right now, trust me, it's for your own good. Well, having that book, Doug, is just absolutely transformed my business. And because it's, as a wealth advisor, a lot of wealth advisors always want to write about money. I actually wrote about the other parts of your life where you're already successful in terms of your time with your kids, time with your health, time with your creator, time with your faith, time with your girlfriend or spouse or your friends. And so I truly believe that that's where the true wealth lies. And so, thank you, Doug, for really, I wouldn't say force me, but really just keeping me accountable to get my story out there. And look where it went. I mean, I won an award, best writing award. And then the second book is an Amazon bestseller. I mean, it's amazing where this can take you and I. And so I'm excited. So thank you. But this Superhero Single Dad has definitely revolutionized my financial business.
That's what I hear, but I want to tell me more specifically about what it was like, getting clients before versus getting clients now. The difference of being an author, how that has transformed.
Huge difference. I mean, it's like instant rapport, instant credibility. They're like, wow, this guy is not only managed money, but he's worked with different, financial firms and trained them. And when it's written, and it's all true, I mean, it's just a lot of credibility. And the trust is just built so much faster, so much faster. And the referrals are just so much, it's almost as the book sells itself, right? And one of the techniques I've been actually doing, I've been giving my clients an extra book, and their job is to give that book to someone they know that I could help. And it's so much easier because, I get clients that call me, I haven't met yet. He goes, I just read your book. I'm reading your book now, right? And so a lot of credibility.
If you were to guess on the number of new clients or percentage of increase in your business, what would you guess that number would be?
I would say that's probably giving me at least an easy 2 new clients a month, right? And that could easily be anywhere from additional income. I would honestly say another probably with just 2 clients a month, another probably good $100,000 to $200,000 a year. Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's what a book that book can do. And so if it's used correctly, right? And so, I mean, it's because, I'm dealing with some high net worth clients, right? And so just, shifting some of their, funds over can really over time create a pretty good income.
Right. And the referral thing, getting a shorter sales cycle, normally it took you how long to get a client? And with the book, it's how long? Is that your...
I mean, as soon as they give the book to somebody, it's your credibility, right? Right. And so what is that? So I would say, the thing is, it's taking me less time to actually probably sell myself. The book sells it. And my client that gave them the book actually sells me to them. And then the book sells them even more, the credibility. And I guess the time to build a rapport for the client is a lot less, actually it's probably already built. And then where we can actually just start working with the client right away, looking at their finances, we're looking at their dream. In my book, I actually talk about a lot of entrepreneurs that have been launched when they lost their job, lost their careers. And that was actually a blessing in disguise because what they always wanted to create their own business anyways. And this gave them the excuse to actually, not excuse, but reason to actually make it happen. Right.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay. So I hope I answered your question because I tend to ramble on.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I like it. Just main thing is just getting the shorter sales cycle and more clients. That's the biggest thing.
Yes, shorter sales cycle. Not only that, you're getting a better client because of the fact that the trust and rapport is already built in, and that's what the book can do. The trust and rapport is already pretty much built in when we start talking to them, right? And so, which is awesome. Yeah, you can't. I mean, that's priceless. Awesome. Right?
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Doug.